So I told him, if he gonna bring the money, bring the money. Don't play around with the money, cause you're gonna play around the money. I'm gonna get mad. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what happened. I told him just like, oh, and welcome to another episode of Trill Theater with your host, B Shack, aka Damn. And today we'll be discussing the newest M. Night Shyamalan. I like saying that name, Shyamalan. Shyamalan. Okay, I gotta get off that. But we're discussing the newest M. Night Shyamalan. I do it one more time. Newest M. Night Shyamalan movie, Split. I don't know. I think most people who know the name M. Night Shyamalan know his work and how it's fluctuated between the great, the insane, and the not so. One of those things where it's like it tries to be too much than what it is, and it's like, eh. Of course, I think everyone loved Sixth Sense. Great movie. I don't think there's been one solitary complaint about Sixth Sense, because when the time period it came out with such. I don't think it came out with low expectations, but I remember being very young, and I remember being so in awe when I first watched that, and I was like this is like the dopest, like at the end of it, you was like, whoa. Now every time I watch it after now, because I've watched it so many times, it kind of takes away from the fun of it. But I remember the first time and a few times afterwards where I would watch it and I would notice certain things that would give you hints that he was dead, and you're like, wow. And if you didn't know that Bruce Willis is dead in Sixth Sense, I don't know how you are alive. But The Visit, oh my goodness, that was like, I think that was one of his other better movies that I enjoyed, because the end of it, I kind of saw it coming. I think probably about the hour mark. I was like, yo, these ain't they parents right here. These ain't they grandparents right here. But it still was kind of like I felt like you was on the edge of your seat. After a while, kind of like I was sitting there like, why ain't they left yet? Why haven't they left? Because I would have been, if my same situation, I'd have dipped. Like, yo, they acting weird. I'd rather be out in the streets than be with these weird people sleeping in their house. But that's just me. I didn't hate After Earth like everybody else did, but then again, I'm like a Will Smith fan, so pretty much anything he does, I cannot hate. I don't know. I'm one of the people who will admit their bias to certain actors and certain people, so I will never look at something subjectively. I'm a Will Smith fan. Will Smith, get at me. If you need like a stunt double for a movie or something like that, I'm down. I'm kind of bigger than you are, but I mean, I'm still down to do it. But anyway, this is the newest film he has to offer, which is called Split. I haven't seen the trailer. Someone suggested it to me, and I saw today that the part 2 for the trailer came out. So the second version of the trailer has dropped this morning. I did see a lot of people had already done the first one, so I was like, I'm not gonna do it. I'll wait till they come out with a second version, with it being a 2017 movie. I figured of many versions of trailers to come. Usually I feel like 3 or 4 trailers usually come out, especially when movies are being like heavily pushed out or marketed. They do come out with different versions of trailers, especially your large comic book movies or your large horror movies. They come out with multiple. They come out with teaser trailers, then the main trailer, then a second trailer. Sometimes 3 and 4. But let's get into it. I'm interested in seeing it just from the synopsis that I've read. It sounds kind of interesting. As always, the full trailer. So if you want to watch the full trailer without me talking, because I know that sometimes that gets. I'm not the. This isn't like the full trailer type guy. So if you want to watch the full trailer without any discussion, I always suggest going to that first, and I'll put the link down in the description below. Right next to that subscribe button that looks like this thing up here. It's a big red thing. I think you know what it looks like by now. If you've been in this page, you can hit that up there if you're on a computer, or if you're on your mobile device and you're checking this out, you can always hit that little tiny little red. Kind of looks different on the mobile device, especially if you're using the YouTube app. But just hit that. Subscribe to you, boy. I always love the support. I love the feedback. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I'm enjoying making these. And as always, we'll watch, dissect, and discuss. Join me after you click that or this down there, or I think it's over here. It's hard to know, you know. But watch. Join me while we dive into Split. Will you?
Hey, pardon me, sir. I think you have the wrong car.
I've never seen a case like this before. 23 identities live in Kevin's body. Did something happen?
Man, Professor Xavier wildin', bro. I don't know, maybe Cerebro done mess with his mind or something. I don't know, but Professor Xavier is wildin'.
Who is that? Maybe she can help us.
We're here! We're in here!
Don't worry. He knows what you're here for. He's not allowed to touch you.
Oh man, my dude's popping up with the dress on and stuff. Yeah, I would think my life was in jeopardy when I'm kidnapped by somebody who's putting on a dress. I'm like, uh-oh. Yeah, I might not make it out of here alive. It's bad news for your boy. Bad news for your boy. I will say this though. I don't know how many people watch SVU, but this looks vaguely familiar to an episode of SVU where the little girls got kidnapped by the dude who there's 3 girls. They were like athletes at their school. They got kidnapped in a small town by the dude that was like the ex-football player that got hurt. And the whole town like just left him in the dust, and they made him like one of them kill each other. I hope it doesn't go that same route because I'm looking at M. Night Shyamalan. You watch SVU, bro? Hey, I seen this on SVU. I know SVU plot when I see it. So, you know, but it does. It reminds me of that. I don't know if that's here nor there, but for those who watch SVU, I know you'll probably think about the episode like this. Oh, it does remind me of that now.
The human brain is the most complex object in the universe.
The only way we're getting out of here is
Yeah, at the point when you kidnapped by somebody who's like having multiple personalities, you might not be making out of that. I would just kind of just rush them. That's me though, because I'm kind of big. I would just rush him. I ain't gonna even try it like this. I will, because then he might forget about the conversation you just had with him. I mean, you had one with one person, then you might have another with a different person. Nah, you don't know who you're gonna get. I just rush him. Ain't no time for it.
An individual with multiple personalities can change their body chemistry with their thoughts.
What will happen when he unlocks the potential of his brain?
There is no limit to what he can become.
Oh, Shorty got body. Shorty got body. I might pause that for those who watching and may be interested. I don't know who the secondary chick was. I might have to look it up and see who she. I'll put it. Probably put it like where she is and who whatever she is, but she got body.
He's done awful things to people, and he'll do awful things to you.
Okay. You can never go and say you're not interested in an M. Night Shyamalan movie. I don't care. I feel like he's one of the directors, writers, creators who, whenever they make a project, you really just want to find out what the twist in the story is.
What the twist?
That's the only reason why I went to go see The Visit. And I was like, I was so thoroughly entertained by that movie, even though I was creeped out and just like the whole movie, like, yo, just leave, kids. Just leave. So I feel like even if he bricked a couple movies here or there, or they weren't critically as acclaimed, or people didn't love them as much, I feel like I'm still going to be interested in seeing what the twist in his movies are going to be, what he's going to offer in the way of a surprise for the ending. I mean, is this some kind of like, is it all in his mind? Did he not kidnap the girls? Are they just different personalities that he's adopting? Will he turn into a literal monster? I mean, there's so many different things that you could actually. My enjoyment of sometimes going to movies is trying to guess what's going to happen by the end of the movie. It's a game that me and my mother used to play as we grew up watching movies in theaters together. We would always try to guess what was going to happen, and then we'd always make the comment, "I wrote this." And so like it's always enjoyable. I still do that today with my kid, and I do it with people I go to movies with sometimes. I try to guess what's going to happen. And M. Night Shyamalan movies are one of those movies where it's always enjoyable to watch and try to guess and figure out what's going to happen by the end. I don't think anybody could have guessed that Bruce Willis was dead in Sixth Sense. I don't think. If you did, I feel like you should be able to guess Powerball numbers because I didn't see that one coming. But what do you guys think? Are you interested in the movie? I'm a horror junkie. I'm not really a gory horror junkie. I'm a thriller junkie, so I do enjoy those type of movies like that, where it's like the suspense is the build up of it, and you get to see a actual story grow. I enjoy that. I understand that I'm not one of the people who need like satisfaction in a movie instantly. I enjoy watching the story build, watching the climax like slowly creep up as the story continues. I enjoy the lull because the lull usually brings you into the movie itself if you allow it to. So I'm interested in seeing it. I'm interested in watching the story progress and seeing how these women survive or what the twist will be. But again, what do you guys think? Is it something that interests you? Are you done with M. Night Shyamalan movies? Come on, that name is so great though. Shyamalan. It's like a magic. It's like you saying like abracadabra or something like that. I love the name Shyamalan. I gotta stop saying it though. God. But anyway, leave your feedback down. Do you think that it's gonna be something that you're willing to go to the movie theaters to see? Do you think you rather enjoy it at home? What are you guys thinking? As always, I always appreciate the feedback. Appreciate the comments. If you have any suggestions for trailers you think you might want to see me give my authentic own personal take on, just hit me up down below or hit me on my Twitter, which is DAMNlookatHIM. My Facebook as well is DAMNlookatHIM TV. Snapchat, if you want to Snapchat me something, DAMNlookatHIM. IG, DAMNlookatHIM as well. As always, man, it's been a pleasure, and I'll probably see you at the theaters. Be easy. Peace.